go like, what the heck? I'm talking about, co-creating a better world, inviting people to do what they came here to do, to make their lives unique contributions. And am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Send me, oh Lord. Hello, beautiful shining souls. My name is Jostine, Intuitive Life Guide from the Philippines. Welcome back to my channel. So for today, we are at the second to the last Monday Musings episode, which also means we are 2 weeks away from saying goodbye to the first half of 2023. Let's just take a moment and let that sink in. The first half of 2023 is about to end. Crazy, right? So before I share whatever message wants to be shared right now, if you are living in the Philippines and if you are around the south of the metro, meaning if you're living near or in Muntinlupa and nearby cities, I'm organizing my first ever face-to-face event. It will be on July 23, 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. in the Alabang area around Philinvest. I will be putting the link in the description if you are curious to learn more. But very quickly, the event will be a mini book launch because it's going to be an intimate gathering, and there will also be a mini workshop. More details when you check the link in the description box. I hope to see you there. I would love to meet you if you are living in the area. If not, who knows? Maybe next time I'll have another event somewhere in different parts of the Philippines and maybe even globally. Who knows? So yeah, with that, so here's what I'm thinking. Because I was contemplating about something that I've been contemplating for a long time, but I don't feel ready to share it yet, and I feel like Spirit is leading me to share that message right now. So that's why there is a little bit of but let's see. I'm open. This is not for me, this is for the community. So I have a secret to share. This is something that I'm shining a light on, something that I'm not very proud of about myself. And wow, I thought that I will be sharing this in a very close community, but okay, I'm feeling pulled to share this one right now. Okay. So, I'm not very connected to the happenings of the real world. I'm not updated in current events, and it's intentional on my part. And also, there's no pull, there's no interest, there's no curiosity, there's no desire. And this is not to say that I don't care about what's happening in the world. It's just that I feel like the news is so biased on reporting the more low vibrating, sensationalized news or stories to evoke a certain emotion from its audience, right? So before, again, it was intentional on my part to not watch news to protect my energy, right? And then as I grew into my spiritual journey and going deeper into facing more of my shadows and darkness, I'm faced with the reality of what is happening in the world, and there's a different pool. I mean, I'm still not watching news all the time. I'm still very protective of what I allow in my field in terms of what I'm consuming, but how do I share this? But I've been contemplating about like what can I do? What can I do? I guess this is also showing up right now because in last Saturday's episode that I uploaded yesterday, Sunday. Sorry about that. I shared about how I feel that there is a reality, an alternate reality wherein we are already living in a just, sustainable, kind world where everyone is flourishing. People are consciously co-creating with one another, with the universe, with life, and there is no more poverty, there is no more inequality, there is no more hate, there is no more unjust, or I guess injustice, And again, like, I still don't know how, and I don't know what I can do. And I used to feel guilty about this, and not guilty but ashamed, because I feel like I'm not doing enough, right? Like, I see people who are actively fighting for those who do not have a voice. I see people who are so active in volunteering and really making that direct impact to change and to help other people have better lives, to uplift their status, their lifestyle, and all that. And I feel like, what am I doing? I am, of course, praying, holding the vibration, the positive vibration, sharing, sending love and light, and doing the inspirational newsletters, posts on Facebook, and now this YouTube videos. Like, doesn't feel enough. And for the longest time I felt like a hypocrite. Like, I feel like, what the heck? I'm talking about co-creating a better world, inviting people to do what they came here to do, to make their lives unique contributions. And am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Because it doesn't feel like enough. So that was my ugly secret that I want to share. Where am I now? I know that I am doing what I can for now. And I'm not saying that this is all that I can do, but for now, yes, I am doing enough. And there was a study shared before about I forgot the title and I forgot about like who shared it, but I will be sharing the link if I find it later on. Anyway, so they were saying that, you know, like there are different roles in the community. There are those who are called to be in the front lines. There are those who are called to support those who are in the front lines. There are those who are called to spread the news, spread awareness, be messengers, be warriors in the, you know, in the background. There are those who are called to organize people. There are those who are called to be with the people who are affected and to offer counsel, to offer support, to hold space. There are those who are called to hold higher vibration and be the prayer warriors. There are different roles for each one of us. And learning about that, it liberated me. You know, it liberated me. It gave me, it helped me find peace within myself. Because yes, when I tune in and ask God if I'm doing enough, I hear Him telling me and I feel His embrace, you know, reassuring me that I am doing what I am asked at this time. But of course, our mind is so hypercritical and we're putting ourselves on a very high standards, and so, but seeing that study and really having another person talk about this different roles to play, and that no part is smaller or bigger than the other. We're all equal because we're all here as a piece of the puzzle. You know, we all have our place in the world. We all are called to do our specific tasks, right? And so it gave me that permission to be where I am as I am and be at peace with what I am doing. And what that opened up for me is that I'm more present in the work that I'm doing. Because before, it's like I'm comparing myself with other people. And yes, I'm doing the work, but there is also this energy of guilt and shame and you know, not feeling enough, not doing enough, and comparing myself to others, feeling small and all that. And it's just, it's not a good energy to, you know, to add to the service that I'm doing, right? Because it's not really a fully surrendered service, you know, really allowing myself to channel God and to create, express, and birth the word that wants to be birthed through me. There's always a block somehow, you know, and it's just that dynamic that I guess the word is tainting, at least on my end. But I know that, you know, when I do my work and give and share my work, I always, you know, offer it to God and allow His grace to bless whatever work I'm doing. And I know that I have done my part, and that's enough. I guess the damage is to myself, what's happening inside my head. I guess I cannot access my potential, right? I cannot unleash my magic. Like there's always that block for me because I feel like I'm not doing enough, and so like, okay, I'm not doing enough. But now that I'm liberated from that, like I can really truly and see what is possible for me. I hope that's making sense. I'm not sure if I was able to like explain it really well. But yeah, so that's my Monday musings. I don't know, I'm curious how this is landing for you. And I do know that I'm not the only one who's feeling this way. And so I'm praying that somehow by me sharing about this, it will help you receive whatever you need to receive at this time. May that be permission, forgiveness, blessing, peace, freedom, comfort, celebration, I don't know. So yeah, anything else that wants to be shared? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for allowing me to to have this space, to just allowing me to share this. It is also helping me because I've been carrying this. It's like a skeleton in the closet, right? But by shining a light on it and letting you see what's happening in my inner world, it's like, okay, it doesn't have a hold on me anymore. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Thursday for Teaching Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be free. Peace, love, and light.